getting hot now.
Yeah, it's getting
Like,
it's
no, but like with pressure. Like,
Oh, the pressure.
it's like, yeah, you ready? Well, that's what let's go.
I think we should start with the Rocky tune, yeah?
I do feel like we're about to record a song, actually. Like a charity single or something. Don't you feel like that?
No. Tuned in to the conversation. For her, by her. This episode was recorded in the pod at White City Place.
Hello, how are you all doing today? You are locked into the ConveHERsation official podcast. I'm Nish Cope. I'm a presenter, broadcaster, host. I work for an online channel called The Wall of Comedy, do some live events, and just generally like talking, so it's a good spot for me. You've made a great choice tuning in today, and if it's your first time, hello.
Hi, and I'm Georgina. I'm the resident book lover. And just to echo what Nusha said, I want to give a big shout out to everybody who's listened to the first podcast. Thank you for listening.
And to all our listeners, please stay connected with us. Let us know what you think via our social medias. Our Instagram is @WomenOfPowerUK. My name is Annie. I'm a journalist and I love to eat and cook.
And I'm Lolly. I'm a presenter and a freelance writer. So to start off with, guys, we're going to play a little game. It's called the One Word Game. So it's a bit like Would You Rather, but we're calling it the One Word Game. Everyone cool with that?
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Should we get started?
Yes.
Okay. First question. What's its or quavers?
What's it?
Quavers.
Neither.
Really?
Sorry, what?
Ew, both.
Really?
Gross. No, totally not my cup of tea. I'm a Thai sweet chili sensation. Yeah, like,
Don't like a bit of cheese in your life?
Nah.
Nush doesn't like cheese.
Sorry, guys.
No
I
cheese
love,
for
I
Nush.
love cheese, not quavers. Quavers are gross, man. I don't like
Wow.
It's a texture. It's too fluffy for me.
I'm really rethinking
That's
our
why I
friendship.
don't like what's it.
What's its are amazing. Anyway, I've got to move on because you guys are stressing me out now. Makeup or nail varnish? If you could only wear one for the rest of your life.
Makeup.
But at the same time. Makeup.
Makeup, and it's got to be like my nails can just look half decent, but without anything on. Whether it's my own face, nah.
Yeah, who's going out with a bare face?
I mean, sometimes it's cool. I don't. I think it's cool to sometimes just be au natural. I think it's important to let your skin breathe,
Yeah.
but it's not every day.
Not an everyday thing.
Nah, sometimes at buff.
That surprises me about you, Georgina.
I know, because I just think that I'm one of those people that, like, if I'm going outside and I'm going somewhere, I need to get ready. My hair needs to be done, my face needs to be done, my nails need to be done, everything needs to be done. I don't see this. You know, people are like, oh yeah, but sometimes you just need to dress down. No, I don't. Even in casual clothes, I'm still dressed to go somewhere.
But I thought you would have picked nails because you are Talon Queen.
No, this is an extra. I can't go.
It's an extra.
Sorry,
Yeah.
can't go.
You do love a bold lip as well, don't you? Always. All right, guys. So next question: sweet potato fries or normal fries?
Normal.
Normal.
Yes.
They're overrated sweet potato. I
know,
can't even
right?
lie. I think they're a bit soft.
It's hard to get them really crispy.
It
yeah.
is. Bit paprika.
Yeah.
Then I'm happy.
You have to turn it all the way up, but then you
get it
you
crispy
risk,
on the outside.
Yeah,
and
you
the
risk
inside.
it not
right.
being
The
cooked.
thing is, when I was on my year abroad in Spain, we suddenly had this, like, I don't know, moment where we were like, we just need to eat sweet potatoes with, like, everything. I kid you not, I had sweet potatoes every day. And I thought to myself after a while, I don't even like them. And I was just eating them.
Because it's a trendy thing to
Literally,
do.
at dinner, it was like, what are we going to have, guys? What are we going to have? Sweet potato mash? And I'd be like, okay. And like, again, I'd get the salt out and be just like shaking salt over it like there was no tomorrow. I am not into it. The other day, my friend was like, should we have sweet potato wedges? I was like, nah.
And they cost more in restaurants. Like, why am I paying
yeah.
an extra like £1 for added sweet potato chips? Like that's.
I
dead.
know. Awful. Oh, I'm glad we all agree on that one then. Okay. So, one person for the rest of your life or a different person every day, but good connections with each person every day.
That's a good one.
That is a really good one.
One person.
What are we talking about? Romantically, friendship, just what?
Well, if it's romantically, then boy,
That's a whole nother conversation.
This is thinking one every day.
Yeah, this is like one every day, mate.
Wow, I'll be an expert by the time I'm 90. But no, I'm one person.
You're a one-man gal.
Well, yeah, I just think it's about, I like having that connection with that one person who really
Yeah.
understands you. I really like that. But then again, I love meeting new people
Yeah,
and I
same.
love conversations we have with different people because we're all so different. I do
think you
love
need
that.
to clarify, Lolly. Like, is
So,
it because if it's one person to love or one person every day, that's different. But if it's like there's no one else left in the world and this is it, one person.
No,
or
you just got one
different
person
every day.
You just got one person.
Oh, all the way. One person all the way.
But
Yeah.
No,
then,
I'd have a different person every day.
hang on, if you had a different person every day, sometimes it could be romantic, sometimes it could be friendship.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Romantic.
you get to choose.
Exactly.
You get bored of the romantic.
Also, if
But
you have an
that's
argument
tiring.
with that one person, you're on your own, mate.
I want to state now, Georgina is saying one person every day.
I'm quite introverted, so I don't have a big group of friends. I have one best friend and then a load of like associate friends. Like,
Associates.
They're not even friends.
I'm sure they'd love to hear that. We're not friends, you're just
sorry.
an associate.
I'm
Cheers,
sorry
guys.
to all my associate friends.
No, but do you know what? I think we label friends too loosely. I think we just say, "Oh, my friend, this." They're not actually your friend. Like, you
That's
know,
what
your
I
friend
mean,
is
yeah.
people who have your back.
Yeah.
And, like,
Yeah.
and it's a two-way thing. Where there is a lot of the time we just have associates, but then it sounds kind of rude to say associate. So we need to come up with a better, like a middle man, you know, between friend and someone you just kind of know.
a
half
moderate
friend.
Yeah, a half friend. That's good. Yeah.
Or an end.
Yeah. Okay, so what were we thinking with that one then? One person.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah, I think if I had
I'm
to choose.
outnumbered.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry,
Yeah.
George. You know.
I can't be dealing talking to one person for the rest of my life.
What if it's the right person that you
No,
love
they're not.
so
They're
much,
never going
though?
to be the right person. They're not going to agree with everything I say.
Have you been in love
for the rest
before?
Is
of my
that
life.
she's
I'm
married?
in love now.
She's
And I
married.
still.
Georgina is married. In my head, I was like, I really hope your husband is not listening to this.
Okay.
You're going to be in trouble when you go home.
Saying.
You better tell
I'm
him not
assuming
to
there's
tune in.
nobody else around. Like talking to one person all the time for the rest of your life. You guys are really committed to that. See, I'm married. You guys aren't even married, and you're
this
saying
is probably
you're
why.
committing to it already. It's
probably why.
But like my best friend, she's like my platonic soulmate. I can tell her anything and we can have arguments all the time, but I will still go back to her every
Yeah.
time. Shout out to my best friend.
The only friend.
Yeah.
She is winning. She's got all of
Literally.
you because you ain't got
She's
anything
stuck
else.
with me.
She's winning.
Good a minute. Right, guys. Reggae or rock?
Reggae.
Reggae.
Reggae. I thought some of you were going to be like, rock? And I was like,
Do you know what really annoyed me earlier today? So I plugged in, the Bluetooth came on my phone, and the bloody U2 album came on from the iPhone, which is kind of like alternative rock. And I was just like,
Dude.
do you know what? It was actually a very bad marketing technique because I think they put people off U2. Because
Honestly.
I don't want this crap on my phone.
I know, no, you're preaching to the choir here.
Yeah.
Like, what an invasion of privacy. Suddenly I was just looking at my phone, I've got the U2 album. I was
tell
like,
me I'm
hang
gonna
on a
enjoy
minute.
it.
It doesn't even have any of the good songs on it. Not like,
It's not even a good album.
It's not
with
the
or
greatest
without
hits.
you. Yeah, it's not the greatest hits. I could vibe with the little greatest hits. Like, some of the U2 songs,
Nah.
I'm okay with.
Nah.
Not this new album full of, like, half like indie bangers. I was like, nah.
It's dead.
It's not a good one.
I can't believe that was like 4 years ago. Like, you guys
And it's
have
still
that on your
coming.
phone.
No, but I don't know how to get rid of it. Like, please, anyone out there, if you guys are listening, you know how to get rid of the YouTube album on an iPhone, please DM me at
That went
everywhere.
like
Nush
4
needs
years
tech
ago.
support.
Literally.
Serious.
Real and life support.
Yeah, maybe that too.
They also said that was an accident, didn't they? They were
No.
like-
What a
They did a big press
lie.
Yeah.
conference.
Yeah,
It was not
right.
an accident.
Right, guys. So, last question. PJs every day or full-faced, dressed up like glam every single day?
For the rest of our lives.
Yeah.
And you have to go everywhere in these outfits.
Everything here is like a
Everything.
forever thing. Yeah.
Can we change it to from PJs to just like
No.
casual? Because no one's gonna. That's just obviously that's a no-brainer then. Because I'm not gonna go in my pajamas.
So-
But if
okay,
I'm
I
right,
was
saying,
so
just
like,
find nice
dress down,
pajamas.
No, you can wear like leggings
trackies
and like
stuff.
well, not
Like
track-
lounge
I'm
pants.
not saying that you can wear your finest like Nike matchy tracksuit.
Just
It's like
dead things.
proper like stuff that you would go to sleep in. So not like something that you're like
I sleep
"Ooh,
naked,
ooh."
so it's not really gonna work for me.
Okay, so this question isn't for you then.
Cool. I don't mind being out of it.
I think I would probably have to pick full face glam. Because, I want to be glam always. Someone can catch me off guard and I'd just be like, glam,
So you know what I'm going to say.
glam.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I don't
You're a
know.
glamorous person though, Georgina. You are.
I just like to get dressed. I just like dressing.
I like to get
It's not
dressed.
that I don't know.
It does
I
make
just
you feel
like
better
it.
about yourself. I've noticed that when you have nice hair, nice
just like-
nails, nice face, you do feel more confident. And you will sometimes walk past,
Feel
you
a bit
walk
more
down the high
motivated.
street, look in the shop mirror. Okay,
Yeah.
feeling myself today. Good.
Yeah.
This
But
is
when
the
you're
thing.
feeling not as buff, then you're just a bit like meh.
Yeah.
So
You can be in your chills. But that's why makeup is truly for you. You're not doing it for anyone else. Because like when I do my makeup and I'm like, oh my god, Lolly King, is that you? Like, ooh,
Damn,
I
girl.
feel literally. I'm like, photo shoot. Like I look great. Do you know what I mean? Like. I'm like, it's my boyfriend, take a pic of me, and he's like, ugh. But like that's true for me because I'm like, I want to capture this moment of me looking and feeling on fuego.
I'm feeling confident. Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Cool. Right, so next segment is going to be album of your life. So I want you guys to think about 3 tracks that if I'm put in the scenario, if there was nobody else left on earth, something has gone wrong, and now we only have 3 tracks left. There's no other music. What are you going to choose?
That would be really wrong if
I
that
know.
happened.
This is like my nightmare, but what are you going to pick?
Songs. Probably Fleetwood Mac, You Can Go Your Own Way, because you need at least one song.
I don't know if I know that, do I?
You can go your own way.
Oh, yes. I know that one.
Great tune.
At Lolly
rendition,
King
Lolly.
for singing renditions. Get at me. Also a singer, guys.
Plug.
Add that to the CV. Nish, you want to do what your first track?
Oh, we're just doing first ones?
track.
Okay. First track would be Mary J. Blige, Just Fine.
Oh, that's a good one.
I like what I see
one.
when I'm walking past the mirror.
Yeah, that's
The beginning of that is good as well. When she pops up, have you seen her do it live? She pops up from one of those like stages.
Oh,
where
yeah,
you can
yeah,
just,
the
like
trapdoor.
jump up the
Yes,
Destiny Child like it as
it's
well.
good.
And she pops up and she's like, just bam, and I was like,
Yeah.
whoa,
Don't
like.
change my life,
Mary J. Blige has such motivational songs.
Oh my gosh,
she's
yes.
like inspirational.
It makes me feel like life's gonna be fine when I hear that song.
is.
I love
Mary
it.
J. Blige, what an
It's
icon!
queen.
What an
Queen.
icon!
Yeah.
Classic.
So, what about you, Annie?
I would say Flawless remix by
yeah.
Beyonce and
Oh,
Nicki Minaj.
the remix
Yeah.
is fine.
The remix is much better,
Mm-hmm.
but only because I know all the lyrics to
Okay.
the rap. Not gonna do it now.
I was waiting.
But it
I was
just
like,
makes
is
me
she
feel
about to freestyle?
No. That is
I
only
think
for my show.
my first track would be Kendrick Lamar, All Right.
Mm.
Because literally, I went to Lovebox the other day and they played that song, and the whole crowd was just like jumping.
Yeah.
And the lyrics are just so motivational.
Yeah.
And I love Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick
I
He's
Lamar's
very
great.
good
definitely
live.
taking
The
it.
tone of his voice, this is really nerdy, but like the tone of his voice is really nice to listen to.
Why is that
he's
nerdy?
amazing.
It totally is.
Yeah. I know it's like true, but
So, Lolly, have you got another track that you would take on your desert island in this scenario?
I'd have to pick a Tony Braxton one, but like the Cubana in me would like not be okay if I didn't pick a little bit of reggaeton.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Okay.
I can't deny my
yes.
Latina roots.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah. So maybe a little bit of La Gozadera or
Oh, yes.
definitely Gente de Zona.
Mm.
Yeah, definitely some of that. You guys are like,
I'm going to listen to this.
No,
I'm going
I
to write
do.
this.
I
this
listen to
trust
it.
I probably
down,
know
yeah.
it if you sing it, though.
Ah,
Putting you on the spot.
Oh no, look, I can't sing La Gozadera.
Okay, we'll move on.
But there are like, you guys should listen to reggaeton. Honestly,
I love reggaeton.
I
It's
feel
so
like
good.
reggaeton is so 1995.
No.
Were you guys there for the first time round of reggaeton? No.
I was born in '95.
Oh, there you go.
So, but my grandparents are Cuban, so
What's the? I can't remember what the guy's name was. Anyways,
Daddy Yankee.
yes.
Yeah, classic.
Yeah, he's still
That
around.
man.
He's
Daddy Yankee is still around.
Dude,
He's
really?
like in his 40s now.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying because he's been here before.
He's been
Done this
before.
Reggaeton's been around before. Okay. Next track.
Yes. I'm gonna go for Queen by Jessie J.
Yeah.
Have you guys heard it?
No.
It's a beautiful song and
Is it a slow song?
it's don't listen to nobody, baby. Da-da-da. It's basically I can't sing it. I'm
We're like,
backing up.
oh, that one.
Never mind. Just scrap that. It's basically about how women are trying to change their bodies to be more beautiful, and I'm very much about we should embrace our natural beauty.
definitely.
I also think that if you want to alter your body to make yourself more beautiful, that's fine too. But I just think that we should also push it out that it's okay to be
Who you are.
exactly. Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's a great tune. You guys.
She
should
does
check
a
it
lot
out.
of songs about that, doesn't she?
It's really nice. It's just really empowering for us women. I think I like it. I like
Annie, next song.
I would say Get Up 10 by Cardi B, the first song on her album.
I don't think
heard
I've
the
heard
album.
that.
It's very good.
Okay,
It's
I
very
need to write
good.
that
There's
down.
a
I feel
lyric.
like there's a little rapper in you.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
First the Nicki Minaj, the
Yeah.
other Cardi B.
Yeah,
Come
yeah,
with the
yeah.
bars.
That's
Come with the bus.
karaoke.
Yeah,
I really,
that's
really
it.
like that song because there's a lyric in the chorus that says, "Knock me down 9 times, but I get up 10."
Yeah.
That's what the name of the song is. So when you face adversity, you still have to get up even on the 10th try.
Yeah.
So I think that's
a really good message.
I love
describes
Cardi
my life.
B.
Yeah.
That's a really good message.
I love her. She's so great.
Yeah. She's
What about you,
great.
Georgina?
My second track would be, so I don't know if you guys have ever seen the film Preacher's Wife with Whitney Houston and Denzel Washington, but in this film she sings a song called Hold On, Help Is On The Way, and it's like a gospel song and they have a gospel choir, and the lyrics are just so inspirational, basically saying that even though you might not feel like God is with you now, he's on his way. The help is coming, so don't give up hope. So it's just like, I feel like if I'm on a desert island somewhere or something's happened, I need motivation.
Yeah, and it's like
stuff.
comforting.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like
exactly.
That's
So
nice.
that would be my second track. So quick for the third tracks, let's go. Nush?
I would go for, so random, Jenny from the Vlog.
Oh, the
yes!
Because I just feel like no matter how big and successful you get, like you're still that person that you were, well, you should be anyway. And I think that everyone should just remain who they are and stay humble. And no matter, you know, how many jewels they've
And it's a
got
good party
stuff.
song.
And it's a good party song.
I love
So
that video.
I like that message. It's cool.
Lolly?
Probably Alarm by Anne-Marie.
I don't know if I know it.
I'm a bit of an R&B queen, so I think I remember that.
No, Alarm.
I thought you were
What's her
talking
name?
about Ring Your Alarm by
Anne-Marie.
Beyonce.
Yeah.
Anne-Marie.
No, not A-Marie.
Amy.
That's
Oh.
A-Marie. Anne-Marie.
Oh,
What genre
But
is
if it
it?
was
lost
A-Marie,
me.
it'll be one thing.
Yes.
You've lost me.
I'm going to go with that one.
What genre is it?
One thing is like R&B.
Okay, cool. I'm going to listen to that too on the list.
She's putting together a list. And Annie?
Well, my third one's not much of a track. It's more of a performance. I don't know if you guys, it's rap related again. I don't know if you guys saw Stormzy's performance at the Brits.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
she like
So good.
slayed into the government about
So
Grenfell.
Yes, that was
It was a
brilliant.
freestyle.
And
That was
like,
brilliant.
my job is very current affairs based, so like I like to feel passionate about current affairs, and that really got me that. So,
that was
I think
really
that describes what I want to do in life, you know.
Okay, well, my last track would be Don't Worry About a Thing by Stevie Wonder. If you guys know that one.
Such
I
a
feel like
tune.
every time you hear that song, it's just so happy, it's so upbeat, it just gives me life every time I hear it. And I feel like I would want to take that song with me wherever I go.
Yeah.
So I feel like you need some inspiration.
Definitely.
So yeah.
I'm going to change my second one to Bob Marley Redemption Song.
Oh,
Brilliant.
Because that's actually my ultimate
Brilliant.
jam. It reminds me of my grandpas so
Aw.
much. My two grandpas are best friends.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
that's
cute.
nice.
Love
Yeah.
that.
But they, that just really reminds me of them.
Great
Okay,
song.
well, that was the last one of that segment.
Yes,
so
yes.
now on to the main topic.
It is onto the main topic. Today we're going to be talking about hypersensitivity. Now, for anyone that doesn't know what that is, it's basically just being oversensitive to stuff. And there's a few points that I want to touch on with you guys and get your opinions, pick your brains. You know, things from political correctness, cultural differences, you know, implications it has on things like, you know, Instagram captions, the effects it has. And do you feel like, you know, you have to be extra careful, or is being cautious good, you know? And maybe touching on, you know, some class, gender, race issues as well. So let's start off with Annie, because, you know, obviously with your background in journalism, it's obviously quite a big thing when it comes to political correctness nowadays.
Yeah, that's
What's
true.
your take on it?
I think obviously with every generation ideas change, don't they? You know, what our parents used to be able to say is not what we can say now, and that's just the evolution of our society, isn't it? So I think, especially in the media, it's a good thing, political correctness, to just be caring to other races, to you know, the LGBT community, because you can't use certain words that are now offensive,
I agree with that.
you know.
But to that point of what you're saying, I definitely agree that times do evolve. But I also think that those things were probably offensive before, but maybe those people, that community didn't have the voice to say it at the time.
Yeah, that's so true.
Because people are always like, oh, you could say it back then, but you can't say it now. But you probably shouldn't have said it back then.
Yeah.
But
because
it was more
people-
accepted back
But
then,
accepted
wasn't
by
it?
who?
Yeah.
Accepted by
Do you see what I'm saying?
the
Because
You know
people.
what I'm saying, yeah.
Exactly.
It's when people find their voices and then they're able to like speak up. Like if you have somebody who is say racist to you and you eventually like stand up and you're like, I don't really like that, and they're like, oh, but it was okay when I said it before. You're like, it wasn't okay then, but you're finding your voice then.
Yeah.
So I don't know, that kind of the oppressive racism that was around in like, you know, in Britain in like the 50s and the 40s. I was actually watching 24 Hours in A&E, and this guy was in an interracial marriage. He was 87, and he was saying that
okay.
his there used to be signs like no blacks, no dogs.
Yeah.
What was it? No Irish.
No Irish.
I think, yeah. And he was saying how difficult it was, and no one would look after their children because they were mixed race children, and like people. I don't think it's that like necessarily people are becoming more sensitive. It's like they're just finding their voices.
Yeah, that's how I agree with that. I definitely agree with that, because I think that sometimes people would be saying things that were offensive. They knew it was offensive because of the way that people reacted, but that community didn't have any power to do anything about it.
The attitudes towards those kinds of words.
I think
and those
now
phrases.